Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to makeup look. I would call this my everyday makeup routine, except I don't really do it every day. Most days I just do like a variation of this. If you hear like this machine sound, that's because my neighbors are using their snowblower, so if you hear that, I'm sorry, but it's like snowing, but people are just like cleaning up. This is what the look looks like. It's like not anything special, but I thought I'd just share with you guys what I do pretty often, and yeah, so we can just get into the makeup. Ooh, look like a founding father. Love that for me. So the first thing I do is pretty simple. I use some Carmex because no one likes crusty lips. Before I get into actual makeup, I do some like skincare stuff. It's not really skincare, but I go in first with the Milk Makeup like watermelon cooling stick thing. I only use this under my eyes. This is like really bougie, but I go in with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This again is the little like sample size because I'm not about to spend like $60 on the full size. I only do 2 spits of this because I'm not trying to waste this. This was not cheap, so I just go 1, 2, and oh, I just nailed it. Oof. Before I like started the video, I moisturized my skin. I always do that before I start makeup because if I don't, then it's just gonna look really crusty. I then go in with the Maybelline New York concealer. Oh, this is the Fit Me concealer in light. This is definitely a little too dark for me right now. I go in with this on my blemishes, and as you can see, I've got a couple. So I'm just gonna put this on my blemishes. Then I blend that out just using my fingers because I find that's how I get the most coverage, and obviously that's what I want when I'm trying to cover like a pimple or something. So I just go in with my finger to blend that out. And then if I have like fingerprints kind of, I'll go in with a beauty blender to get rid of those. I'm also going to go in with that same concealer and just do a little bit under the eyes. I kind of put it on so it like dulls my dark circles and not necessarily like gets rid of them, because I feel like it looks kind of unnatural if you like don't have any dark circles, because I feel like everybody has some. So that's what I do with my concealer. Go in and blend that out with a beauty blender. However, my camera is going to die, so I'm going to change the battery and I'll be right back. Off camera, I just blended out my concealer under my eyes. All of the places that I put the concealer, I just set them really lightly with this Airspun powder. It's a loose powder. I go in with the Hoola bronzer. Usually I just use what's left over on the brush, so it's just like really natural. If you're curious where this brush is from, it's from Coastal Scents. I got it like a long time ago. So I'm just gonna lightly bronze up my face and hopefully look less dead. So I just do it really where everybody else bronzes. Cheeks, temples, and then I just do some down the nose so that it doesn't get washed out at all. Jawline. And then one of the only things anyways that I do for eyeshadow is I just swipe my bronzer brush over my eyelid to give it some color. So that's all I do for bronzer. And then I go in with a blush. So this honestly stresses me out a little bit because I use the Benetint, and so it's like a stain. So what I do for this is I just wipe it off so that I don't have too much. I just do dots around my cheeks and blend it out with my beauty blender. So I also go in with blush on my nose, so I have again some color there. And then I also put it on my forehead. It's just on my cheeks, it kind of looks unnatural, and since I'm not blessed with like naturally rosy cheeks or like really any natural color in my face, I just do that so it looks natural. Oh my gosh, my hair's going crazy. And this time I just blend it out with my fingers since it's just a little bit. And then highlight, I do the same exact thing as I do with bronzer. I like never put any more product on the actual brush, but the actual like highlighter that I do use is this Physicians Formula Natural Nude like eyeshadow. I just mix all of the colors together when I do end up putting more on the brush. They're not glittery, which is what I really like. The brush that I use is just this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush. It's just fluffy, so. And I just put this in all the spots that you put highlighter. So right here on the Cupid's bow a little on the chin, tip of the nose. And then again, just like I did with my bronzer, I'm just gonna swipe it on my eyelid to give it some shimmer. Yeah, that's all I do with highlighter. After highlight, I go in with brow gel. This is by Maybelline. It's the Brow Drama, just so my eyebrows stay down and stay in shape because they're like kind of all over the place right now. It doesn't have any like little like fibers in it, which I honestly want to get one that has some. I do my bottom lashes first and then I do my top lashes. And with my bottom lashes, I rotate between the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise non-waterproof and the regular, just original voluminous mascara. And then for the top lashes, I always use the Lash Paradise waterproof because this is the best mascara I've ever tried. I always do this on the top and then rotate with these two on the bottom. I think I'm gonna just go with the original one for today. I feel like if you curl your upper, like your top lashes, and then you do your bottom lashes, you're kind of flattening them out. So I just go in with bottoms first. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and then use the waterproof Voluminous Lash Paradise. To clean mascara off my eyelid, I just lick a Q-tip. I don't know if that's disgusting to some people. If my eyelashes are super clumpy, I'll comb through them, and today they're actually pretty clumpy for my liking, so I can hopefully comb through them a bit. So that is my go-to makeup look. That's really all I do. That's like my extensive makeup routine, so when I'm doing like a little extra. But yeah, that's all I do. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. So that's all I have to share with you guys today.